Face the thought of another day, and I'm trying to work out what's the best thing to say to you. You run and you hide because you messed up and lied, because you always denied what's sleeping beneath wonderful eyes. Feels it has stopped. Everything's futile, like catching raindrops. And I lose the weight of someone else's skin, hiding behind a twisted paper grin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our 11th Mayfield Music live stream. My name is Lauren Potter and I am your host this evening. Now, if you've never been to Mayfield before, we're more than just a recording studio in Portsmouth. We have our own record label, our own house band, and we can even film music videos for our artists. So we've got so much going on here at Mayfield. So check us out if you haven't heard of us before. Now, we've been running these live streams for, 11 weeks, and it's sponsored, we're affiliated to the Arts Council, and we're able to show off 52 original artists, all local and all amazing. Tonight, we've got two excellent acts for you. The first being Vinall. You all right over there, Phil? You excited?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Amazing. So Phil, he's a local singer-songwriter, and he's a man with his acoustic guitar, and as I've described it, he's given me the okay. He's got a powerful, bluesy voice with a soulful twist. So really looking forward to hearing you play, Phil. Next, we'll have Lana-May and her Quartet. Influenced by her love of golden era jazz from the early 20th century and all things vintage, Lana-May is very accomplished in many instruments. She can play the clarinet, the violin, the sax, and is a born band leader. Born and raised in London, England, Lana-May presents her spectacular quartet, specialising in 1920s and 30s, New Orleans, hot jazz, blues, and swing. Now remember, this is a live stream, so you can comment, you can share, you can give some questions or comments for our artists, and we might be able to slip that into our interviews. So get involved. We love doing these live streams. Now, get ready. I hope you've got your hot chocolates and your wines ready in your living rooms or your baths or wherever you are. I'm going to hand you over to the very capable Vinall.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in if you have. As I've just been introduced, my name's Vinall, and I will play a couple of acoustic originals and do a couple of covers as well, so I hope you enjoy. As I shook my father's hands, he said he's proud of me. Heading off in big society, 'cause my boots and bags are packed, heading down this one-way track. So when am I coming back? Step on my battlefield as I'm crying with the pain. Step on my battlefield as I hold my head in shame. 'Cause my friends, they fall to wounded knees, as bloody as they bleed into these foreign lands. It's my friends, who's gonna take the blame? 'Cause no one will hold their hands up, 'cause they're all ashamed. Step on my battlefield as I'm crying with the pain. Step on my battlefield as I hold my head in shame. So my friends, when are you coming home? So my friends, come back and regain your thrones. So my friends, come back and hold your wives on this God-forsaken night. Please come back and hold them tight. Step on my battlefield, and I guarantee you won't feel my pain. Thank you. I should have introduced that song really. It was I'm ex-Armed Forces, and so yeah, so I've got a lot of friends in the Armed Forces at the moment. So deepest respect to them out there and all the guys that are in the Armed Forces at the moment. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. So my second song, this was actually a funny story because I wrote this song for my cousin's wedding. Bless him, not together anymore, but it was a nice song, and I wrote the song in a very inconvenient place, which I won't mention because it's live. But yeah, this was for their wedding, so I hope you enjoy this as well. And anyone that wants this for the wedding, feel free to take it. Start doing something wrong. Today is your wedding day, and you look beautifully grand. You stood at the altar holding each other's hands. Say the words I do, yes I love you. There's not a frown in the room, like summertime in full bloom. Everyone with smiles on their faces, lighting up this place like the 4th of July. You two, your love will never die. He asked you to marry him. The words you said could have made him sing. You didn't mutter under your breath. You shouted from the rooftops, yes. Mom and Dad are proud of you. They never seen a love so forever true. The way you look at him with the lust in your eyes, it's no surprise, 'cause your love don't lie. 'Cause you two, your love will never die. So he asked you to marry him. The words you said could have made him sing. You didn't mutter from under your breath. You shouted from the rooftops, yes. 'Cause he asked you to marry him. You said yes from the rooftops, yes. 'Cause he asked you to marry him. The words you let could have made him sing. You didn't mutter from under your breath. You shouted from the rooftops, yes. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I'll do some originals and I'll do some covers tonight. So this next original was wrote for a guy at work. It was started off as a bit of a joke. He was addicted to gambling, kept on gambling and gambling. So I said, I'm just going to write you a song. So I just sat in the workspace at work and wrote this song for him. And it turned out, I think, to be all right. So I'm just going to play it. So this is called Gambler. See, I'm a gambler, don't you know? This is the way my dice roll. Betting on red, black and green. Hunting for that life, it's gonna be a dream. See, I'm a gambler, don't you know? This is the way my dice roll. Betting on red, black and green. I'm hunting for that life, it's gonna be a dream. Hearts and diamonds I never melt. These are the cards that I've been dealt. Clubs and spades is my forte.
take. These are my cards and how I play. See, I'm a gambler, and don't you know? This is the way my dice roll. Betting on red, black and green. I'm hunting for that life. It's gonna be a dream. See, I'm a gambler, and don't you know? This is the way my dice roll. I'm betting on red, black and green. I'm hunting for that life. It's gonna be a dream. See, I'm a gambler, and don't you know? This is the way my dice roll. I'm betting on red, black and green. I'm hunting for that life. It's gonna be a dream.
Thank you. I'll go on to one of my first of my covers now. I'm going to do this cover because I know that my auntie Belinda, who lives in Canada, is tuning in, and my cousin lives in Southampton, and they both liked this song last time. So this is a song called "Hear You Me" by Jimmy Eat World. Most of you will probably recognise it from the Cinderella story, which I've got to admit is an alright film. So this is called "Hear You Me." No one in town, I know. You gave us some place to go. I never said thank you for that. Now I'll never have a chance. So what would you think of me now? So lucky, so strong, so proud. I never said thank you for that. Now I never have a chance. May angels lead you in. Hear me, my friends. 'Cause on sleepless roads the sleepless go. May angels lead you in. 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 And if you were with me tonight, sing for you just one more time. Song for a heart so big that God wouldn't let it live. May angels lead you in. Hear me, my friend. sleepless roads, the sleepless go. May angels lead you in. And if you were with me tonight, sing for you just one more time. Song for a heart so big that God wouldn't let it live. May angels lead you in. Hear me, my friends, 'cause on sleepless roads the sleepless go. May angels lead you in. 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 I messed that up. This will be my last one, so this is a Wicked Games cover, which was obviously originally done by Chris Isaac. So I've sung this. It's probably one of the first songs I ever sung on guitar. So yeah, this is Wicked Games. Hope you enjoy. Was on fire, but no one could save me but you. So what a strange word desire makes foolish people do. 'Cause I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. 'Cause I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. 'Cause you know and I don't wanna fall in love. You know and I don't wanna fall in love. With you, oh, with you. So what a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. So what a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. So what a wicked thing to say, to make me feel this way. So what a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. You know and I don't wanna fall in love. You know and I don't wanna fall in love. world was on fire. No one could save me but you. So what a strange word desire makes foolish people do. 'Cause I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. 'Cause I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. You know, and I don't wanna fall in love. You know, and I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. 'Cause nobody loves no one. Thank you.
Yes, Phil Vinall. Yes, yes, yes.
Thanks very much.
Loved it. Loved it. How did you enjoy playing?
Yes, really enjoyed it. Yeah, really enjoyed it. It's been a long time, so yeah, it's been really nice. Really nice.
Oh, it's so great because I actually have met you, but it was many years ago.
Yes, that's right.
But I feel like we've been treated to a very personal concert tonight.
thanks
so
very much.
you've got such a powerful voice, especially when
Thank
you're
you.
belting up there.
Thanks.
So yeah, I'm a big fan.
Thanks. Thank you
You
very much.
ready for a little chat? Is
Yes,
that allowed?
let's go for it.
All right. So where did it all start for you musically?
Musically wise, I suppose I was a child. My dad's always really enjoyed music, and he played the drums, brought a drum kit, and then taught me the drums, and then I steered clear of that after a while, just because it was too noisy and I wasn't very good at it. And then I got to about 23 maybe, and started singing, and then carried on with the singing, and thought, oh, I'd like to play an instrument now, and then picked up guitar about 24, 25, and I borrowed a guitar off a friend of mine, and yeah, just taught myself on YouTube, and then went from there. So yeah, I'm self-taught singing wise, self-taught guitar wise. So yeah, it's been quite a nice little adventure, I suppose. There's been ups and downs, but I suppose everybody does that. But yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, it always amazes me when someone's like, "Oh, I just learnt the guitar," or "I just learnt the bass." It's
One of
a big
them,
deal.
Yeah, it's one of them things that I've been quite lucky. I can pick things up and turn my hand to it. But yeah, it was definitely something that I pushed and practiced. So I don't do enough practice now, but I think all guitarists are guilty of that. So
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
I
it's
know a
been good.
guitarist very well. And oh, I've got a gig. I just need to rehearse today.
Yeah, that would do. It sounds all right.
So this might be, I don't know, it's an intimate question, but how does it feel when you play? Because I know how it feels to sing and
It depends.
it's
Yeah,
expression,
it
but
depends
to play.
on. I suppose it depends on what you're playing, because when you play gigs and you're doing pubs and things, you play certain songs that you just do to please people and please the crowd because they'll enjoy it. But then there's other songs that you, like Wicked Games. That's one of the first songs I've ever found, and that's one of the first songs that I learned to play and sing properly. So yeah, that means a lot to me because it was from the very start. And things like Hear You Me and stuff, I like to make a connection with a song. So like Hear You Me is obviously about people that have passed and things, and my original song Battlefield, that's got a big deep meaning for me because it is armed forces and stuff. So yeah, it all depends on how you connect with a song, I think.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it's been good.
I'm sure. Well, I loved Battlefield, and
Thank
I
you.
also loved the gambling song. Is it called The Gambler?
Yeah, The Gambler, yeah.
Yeah, with some harmonies as well. If you got, you should add some harmonies. I
Yeah,
can see
I've-
the
it's
music
one of the-
video, Phil.
It's one of them things I've never I just do it, and I don't put enough into it. I should do, and I've been told I should do, but I think we're all guilty of just not putting enough into it. But yeah, I'd like to sit down and record it and get it down and see where it can go really.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, so.
definitely. I have a vision. I've already got the production in my head. So come to Mayfield, come
You're
and
off.
record it all
Yeah,
in.
come on down, yeah, that'd be good.
So what's next for you?
Gig and wise and things like that. I've got a couple of charity gigs coming up. This one I'm doing tonight because I'm representing Tonic. which is a great charity for mental health and music and things. So yeah, that's really good. So people, please check them out. And then my place of work at Rolls Royce, so they're doing a house charity gig for Chestnut Tree, which is a children's charity. So they're putting that gig on, and then my other friend who also works at Rolls Royce has got a gig, a charity gig, lined up. And then I said I'll play some songs for him. So yeah, it's just mainly pick and choose work because I'm just busy with other things in life at the moment. But I'd like to keep on doing it and maybe pick up a few things here and there. But we'll just see how it goes. I think just play it by ear.
I can definitely say we'd love to hear more from you.
Oh, thank you.
You've got
Thank
such
you
a
very
great
much.
voice, and I'm going to say it, and hopefully this comes across well.
Go on.
But there's a song, you said you liked the Cinderella movie, right? So I feel like I'm allowed to say this next comment.
Go on.
But I can imagine you, if you do a cover, doing the Tarzan song. Is it Phil Collins?
Oh yeah, You'll Be in My Heart.
I can just hear you like.
That's one of my favourite Disney films, the animated one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it is.
I heard you in the middle of Battlefield. As soon as Battlefield came in, I was like, oh, I'm getting Phil Collins vibes. So
Yeah.
I hope that's a compliment.
Yeah, that's a brilliant compliment for me. So yeah, thank you.
All right, just before we release you and you leave us, I have a few kind of silly questions
Go on,
for
go
you.
for it.
So hopefully you're up for it. So straight in, Phil Vinall, what is your favourite biscuit?
Bourbon, 100% hands down.
Straight in. It's like I'd already asked you that question.
I lost a lot of weight, and then my friend used to feed me bourbons because he knew that I would eat bourbons, and he used to buy packets, and I used to just eat bourbons all the time. So yeah,
I'm going to
hands down,
remember you as
bourbons,
the
yeah.
Bourbon man
Yeah.
now. Brilliant. What's your favourite day of the week?
Wednesday,
Why?
because it's hump day, and as soon as you're over that, you're on the way to the weekend.
Okay, cool. So you're living for the weekend.
Yeah, just done. Get work out the way, go.
If you were a guitar, what kind of guitar would you be?
Oh, we said it earlier. I'd like to be a double bass.
So, I mean, we're going to see the double bass being played in a minute, but it's such
It's
an
just,
awesome...
I don't know. It just looks cool, doesn't it?
It does look... You must think that you look cool then, Phil, do you?
Well, you know, it's the auburn colour. When you'll see it, it's an auburn colour, and I'm auburn, so that'd be me. It's a very autumn instrument.
It's very autumn and it's very
that's
auburn.
it. Yeah, done.
Finally, in your opinion, who is the best singer in the world?
It's the only person I've ever gone to a gig or two and cried at with his voice, and that's a guy called Matt Corby.
Okay.
So if anybody doesn't know Matt Corby, check him out. But yeah, he's the only man that's actually hit there, and it's really hard because I like a gravelly male voice, and I'm not going to say actually, but I really like a male voice, and but his voice, is someone else. So yeah, check Matt Corby out. He's phenomenal.
Well, check Matt Corby out, but we'll be following you in the best possible way.
Yes, do that. Do that as well.
Thank you so much.
No,
It's been
thank
a
you very
pleasure
much
to
for
have
having
you.
me. No,
Thank
it's been
you.
a joyful time. So thank you.
Oh, we're pleased when artists feel joy when they're here. So thank you very much. We will be swapping over to another act now, and it's a completely different genre. They are called Lana-May and her Quartet. They are awesome, just like you, Phil, but just a little bit different. So as we swap over, have a little sneaky peek at their show reel, which was filmed by our very own Sam CB. So see you in a mo.
Live. That was a little tune called Kansas City Man Blues. We're now going to play something a bit more upbeat, a bit more fun. This is Back Home Again in Indiana. We're going to slow it down now a little bit with a lovely tune, most made famous by Ray Charles, and this is Georgia on My Mind. we doing for time? Are we good? Are we good for time? We've got time for one more. Let's pick it up a bit. Dinah, over to you, Laura.
Makes me nervous.
Okay. Oh, I've got it. 1, 2, 3. screen saying that we could do one more. So, anyone want to do? What does anyone want to do? Any requests?
Something like it don't mean a thing. You know, it's like.
Yeah.
Way.
Yeah.
Cute.
That's a good one.
Oh,
I've got it here.
Awesome.
You got it there?
Oh, I mean, would you like me to?
Can you extend that? Yeah.
Right, there you go.
It don't mean a thing.
That's the best I can give you. Look at me.
This one will be a bit, little quick one as well. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, band, but hey, that's live music. Cool, I think that's us. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, we'd love to hear from you. Follow us on social media, www.lanamaymusic.com to hear and find out a bit more. We've got some really exciting things that we've just sort of put together recently, and we'd love to hear from you and hear what you think about them. And if you didn't like it, ignore my last. Right, thank you.
Out.
Two lovers meet only in London. Only in London. Only in London. Only in London.
You are amazing. I just told the rest of the band that I feel sick. That's how amazing you were. I
don't know
couldn't
if
help
that's
but
the,
move.
if that's the kind of response we were going for, but I'll take it.
I mean it with great love and respect. Like, it's so amazing to have a group like yourselves. It's just so different. And when we get a lot of rock bands and we get rappers and we get acoustic acts, but to have what did you call it earlier when we were talking outside? Like, not typical jazz.
Yeah, it's more. I like to kind of think of it as a mixture of traditional jazz, kind of hot jazz. So, like what they would have played in gin bars when they were all having a great time in the 1930s, and blues as well. Like, I'm heavily influenced by blues, so I think that's about it.
That is about right. I wanted to come in here with a glass of gin and a cigar and be like, hey, try and be cool like you guys. So tell us a bit about your background, because this wasn't your first genre that you were involved in.
No, I was originally classically trained on clarinet and violin. And and then I met my husband. We've been together for 5 years now, and he introduced me. Well, I listened to a lot of jazz, and I really loved listening to jazz, but I was always a bit scared of the loose nature of it, being used to reading music a lot. So he kind of introduced me to it and got my confidence up, and we started out playing little gigs in a pub in Old Portsmouth, and then it just kind of grew from there, and my love of it grew from there, and that's all I want to play now, really.
I mean, it's like you become the clarinet becomes you. And I love music, but I couldn't even follow some of the riffs. Is that what you call it on the clarinet?
Well, nor could I.
I couldn't even follow. I was
Honestly.
like, wow, she's taken it there.
I have no idea what I do when I play.
Really?
At the moment, yeah, none. I don't really. I just kind of do it in the moment, and that's why I was saying it's really weird playing to no audience because I'm very much like completely improvised and feed off of the energy in a room, and I'm extremely fortunate to have a group of wonderful musicians that are also really great friends of mine that we bounce off of each other, and it hopefully sounded all right.
Oh, it sounded more than all right. And just remind us who everybody is and what they were doing.
So we've got wonderful Christian Smith on piano. We've got Laura Day on drums and Andy Morris on bass, double bass, and they're a married couple. And then on guitar and banjo we had my husband Mortimer. So we're basically like Portsmouth's answer to ABBA with a fifth wheel.
Oh, I'm sorry, the fifth wheel person.
Yeah. I was saying we should get his girlfriend on the spoons or something.
Yeah, you got to get her involved for one gig.
Somehow, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Laura does not stop smiling when she's playing. It's infectious, isn't it?
I know, she's like a walking ray of sunshine. She's just such a wonderful, beautiful person to perform with, because whenever you look over at her, she's just got this huge grin on her face. She's amazing, absolutely amazing.
I would love to come and see you live. So, is there anything coming up that we can come and see, or is it all far away in London, or where can we see you?
At the moment, we haven't got any public performances lined up, because the last couple of weeks we've been working really, really hard behind the scenes. We've done a promo video, so we were doing recording for that. We did a video for that. I think I saw it on a bit of the VT in the halftime, which was great. So we've been doing that, and we're sort of trying to branch out a little bit more into the private entertainment industry, weddings, birthdays, bar mitzvahs. I've done a wake, so we're versatile. I am hoping to get some public dates either later on this year or definitely early next year. So have a look on my website and I'll keep you updated.
Yes.
Or social media.
We'll definitely. And what's your website? Can you remind us?
So it's www.lana-maymusic.com, and then on all social media I'm at Lana-May Clarinet.
Amazing. And can I be your social media friend, please? I'm such a big fan.
Only if I can get your autograph.
Oh, thank you. Yes, you can. So we spoke a little bit about what you were doing over lockdown. So you've got an EP on Spotify. Apparently this means EP on Spotify. Can you tell us a bit about that? Sorry.
I maybe won't tell everyone what I told you earlier. But basically, as everyone was in lockdown, I was really bored. And my husband, he'd been away for about 3 months, and then he came home, and, you know, we kind of got the catching up out of our system, and we were sort of sat there thinking, oh, what should we do? And I had a great idea to create a sound booth in our front room and record an EP, and every instrument that you hear on that EP is been played either by myself or my husband in our front room. We didn't realise how long it would take, so we ended up finishing it in the summer of last year, and it was sweltering hot, and the walls were covered in fur blankets, and it was disgusting. but it killed some time, so it gave us something to kind of obsess over. Yeah, so that was quite fun.
Keeps you creative.
Yeah,
at
definitely.
home.
I mean, I think everyone really, really struggled over lockdown to kind of find the inspiration to be productive and creative. And I mean, there was a lot of pressure, especially on performing artists, to do things like live streams and keep themselves relevant. And it was, it was really difficult, but we did that, and that was fun.
You made it work.
Yeah. And
this
then I was like, I don't want to record ever again. it was just awful. But I hadn't been to an actual studio to record before. So when I came here the other week to record some of the promo stuff, I absolutely loved it. It was great, just letting somebody else take care of it.
Yeah, so then you can really focus on what you're doing musically.
Yeah, definitely.
And also be in a great space and have another person to give ideas or sometimes you just need, when you're doing something, you're recording, and I'm saying it from a singer's perspective, sometimes it takes another person to come in and say something and lift the energy. So you're like, yeah, or something that you wouldn't have thought of.
Yeah.
So it's a good
or
place.
have Laura sat smiling on a drum kit as opposed to me tapping a cardboard box.
Is that what you did?
I got a tuner up to cardboard boxes and made sure they were in the right key of the song that I was. Yeah,
It's hilarious.
it got obsessive.
Oh,
It
wow.
got bad.
The dedication and also, being crafty, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, making do with what we had in the flat. I mean, we've got a flat full of instruments, but we don't have a drum kit, so that was it was also a box set of Game of Thrones. That was a good drum, and one of them goo cheesecake pots
Love them.
with a spoon in it, tambourine.
Wow. You
Yeah,
are a
so
woman with many
it was-
tips.
If you ever need percussion instruments at home, I'm your gal.
It's so funny because I listened to your EP and it's called Homegrown Recordings, and there's no way you could ever tell that Game of Thrones was a drum or the goo pot was percussion. So really well done.
Oh, thank you very much.
And it's cool. I'm going to show off because I actually met Lana a few years ago at Goodwood, and seeing you today, fronting your own band, because you were with, you're in other groups, Swing Beats and the Rhythm Sisters. So
Yes.
you're multifaceted with many bands. So
Yeah, that's with the wonderful local singer Amy Baker. She kind of found me when I was just starting out playing jazz and kind of brought me into her group and has become one of my greatest friends since. And I absolutely love working with Amy. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to have my own thing as well and have a little bit more creative control over what I played, and so that's how. I mean, to be honest, half the members of this band are in the Swing Beats as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's all just a big group of friends that just make music together. It's great.
what a life, what more can you want in life if you're going to be creative with your mates?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, sorry, I feel like we could talk. We should go for a pint one day because they're really easy to talk to. I've got some kind of light-hearted questions for you before we say goodbye.
Okay.
Where are they? Okay, here they are. If you were a season, Lana-May, what would you be?
Oh, I do you know what? I think by my cloche hat, we'll say autumn. I love autumn. I love it when it starts to get a little bit chilly, but not like freezing, and pumpkins and
And pumpkins.
and pumpkins and seasonal eating and red wine. You start drinking red wine again. Yeah.
You've won me over now. You've said wine, so good answer.
Oh yeah, and then it gets mould into the festive season, and that's really good too. So.
Yes, it is. Right. What's your favourite instrument to play, and what's your favourite key to play it in?
Well, I mean, I've got to say clarinet. It's my first instrument. I absolutely love playing it. I'm starting to get into playing other stuff now, like a bit of sax and trying to play a bit of violin again. But clarinet is like my number one. And my favourite key is concert E flat. And don't ask me why.
Because it just is.
It just is.
And finally, this is a tricky one. Meaning of life, please. Not to put you on the spot or anything, but what is the meaning of life? Or, a motto that you go by, the meaning of your life.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I knew the meaning of life, I probably wouldn't be playing the clarinet for a living. But I think as a musician, as a creative, we are very emotionally driven people, and so I would say, as cheesy as it is, and I'm going to lay it on thick, just follow your heart, I think, and do what makes you happy.
Love it. Love it. Do what makes you happy, because then you'll be happy.
Exactly.
It's that simple, isn't it?
Yeah, long time looking at your lid. So.
Right, Lana-May and your quartet. I feel weird saying your, because I'm used to saying and her quartet now, but you guys have been amazing. It's been an honour, and I got goosebumps in all new places watching you, so you're amazing. So another big round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me, and thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you, everybody. Now, don't forget that we do this fortnightly, so join us on the 14th of October for Marley Blandford and Percival Elliott, which features our very own Sam CB. Also, don't forget to have a look. It's a Mayfield music release tomorrow. It's DXTA releasing their song Only in London, so make sure you listen to that tomorrow. Thank you very much to both of our amazing acts. I've been Lauren Potter, and see you next time.